Hi, I'm Noche Miller, and this is Lad. Lad is my best friend's horse, and he's a very good boy. So we're going to take a minute here today to look at his whorls and his head and see what they say about him. The first thing I always notice about Lad is this lovely nose he's got. He's got a big Roman nose with a very strong nose bone all the way down the front of his head here, not just on his nose. He's tough, determined. Some people might say stubborn. I prefer to think determined. And very tough, put up with a lot of wear and tear and hold up to it. He's got a lovely mustache here. It's little. Oh, you're okay. I won't. Lad doesn't like you to touch his mustache, so I won't do that. But he has a lovely mustache. Mustaches generally mean the caretaker type horse who will challenge a person as much as they need challenged, as much as they can take, and I think Lad is good at that. Come here. Lad would mostly like to eat. Lad has a very simple single-centered whorl. No feathering or anything coming off it. Just a nice center whorl. He's got a very large jowl. Very large jowl. Athletic. He can go all day. He doesn't have much for worry lines above his eyes, but he does have kind of a soft, worried looking eye, don't you? No? You don't think so? So they could get worried, but not too much. His ear is very lacking in any sort of curves, definition. Very steady ear, very widely set for a steady, dependable horse. He has, I would say, a very small zipper whorl up the front of his neck right here. It's not very big, but a zipper whorl shows a horse who will work well off their hindquarters. They'll arch nicely over the whorl. They'll collect. It's a good thing in a neck. In his throat latch, he has, see a zipper whorl better? He's got some pretty good throat latch whorls, mostly on his left side. Throat latch whorls on the left side show a horse who will turn easier to the right. When the throat latch whorls will keep the head in front of vertical, but when they're more on one side, the horse will turn away from the whorl easier than they do to it. His mane, Lad's an easygoing boy. He's not big on moving. You come here, please. Sides, I'm a stranger. There you go, good boy. Thank you. Lad's mane, if we look here, he's got some hairs up on top here falling on this side, and it splits right here. Comes over to this side of the neck. Many people will say that you can tell where a horse is going to be sore through the back by measuring the distance to the split in the mane. So if we look at him, interestingly enough, about this far, back down his back, right about here, we're feeling it on the other side. He's got a sore spot, a soft spot. It's just off a little bit, and it's over his loin, which is a bit long, and a common spot for a horse to be sore, so it makes sense that it would be. And if you can get rid of that soreness, the mane will go back to one side. He has just nice basic points. They come down to the normal spot. He'll work with his hindquarters up underneath him, which is the same as what his neck whorl shows. His chest whorls are just basic and even. Not very big. They match side to side. All in all, other than that lovely Roman nose, he's got a pretty basic conformation, basic whorl and head type. Just a good horse. Good all-around horse. Tough, dependable, sturdy, and that's what he is, too. He's a good working horse, good kid's horse. Just nice all the way around. A good boy.